Greetings to readers, viewers, and listeners. I'm looking to this next edition of a relatively new series on the Autistic SuperChannel called The Power of the Prompt. To kind of give you all an idea as to how this will work, dear readers and viewers, WordPress, which is what the Autistic Superblog is on, is given gives us prompts that we need to talk about or at least write about, and by doing so, we get the chance to kind of explain in our own words what the question means to us and how we're going to be able to answer it. So that's kind of the basic gist of it. This one is going to be a little tough, I think, because the question I have as my power of the prompt, or my most recent power of the prompt, is what does having it all mean to you? Is it attainable? Honestly, having everything isn't attainable because you could have everything in the world you want, but you'll still want more, and you'll still want more and more. You'll want to accumulate more and more and more. Look at billionaires. Look at billionaires. Look at people, politicians in power. Having it all to them might mean wanting more influence, more feeling of control. When sometimes there are certain situations that are out of play for us. Um, there might be a debt that happens, or there might be a hospital situation that lands you in the hospital and makes you reevaluate things. There might be, like, if you're a broker in the stock market, you could have a, you can have a bad turn makes everything that makes everything harder for you to attain having it all. But I feel like you have to really appreciate. I think the key point of having it all is appreciating what you have. I could tell you, I could tell you just from my own personal experience. During my time of autistic burnout, I was so obsessed with having more, with gaining more, with wanting more money. I wanted to do something worthwhile with my life, but I also lost sight of who I am as a person. Um, so I honestly don't think it's attainable to have it all, but I think it's important to reframe it as appreciating what you have. Like I could tell all of you, just dear readers and viewers, just from what I deal with, is having all for me means having a roof over my head, having people that care about me, friends and family that care about me, and for all my friends and family who are listening to this, I just want to let you know that I do care about you, and I am appreciative. I really am. Um, but it also means doing the best of what you have with what you can work with. Like, having it all might mean having a roof over your head, or having a job that pays really well, or being able to take some time away from yourself, take a time away from working all the time, and being able to just relax, to just chill out. Like, I'll give an example of my own life. 2023, the first chance I had a chance to relax and work a set amount of hours instead of having things instead of working 21 hours, for example, I was working 15. The first week I was working 15, it just felt like I could relax for the first time in a while. And it really meant a lot to me, and I didn't even realize until after the fact. Um, when the coronavirus chaos was coming on down, and we were all forced to be confined to our homes. At least in my case, the only place I could go to watch mass was either through the screens that I'm seeing you with, or on my smart TV, or or just listening to it. But I can tell you right now, the first time I was able to go back to mass during the pandemic, just to have the Eucharist with me meant the world to me. Um, Being able to rebound after my autistic burnout. I mean, it may not seem like a lot to anyone else, but for me, again, it meant the world because it was all about exploring what I had thought I had lost. Um, it was exploring. It was reevaluating what I felt like I had lost. Um, just just this past year, being able to go on vacations or go on staycations for a while, just to know that I had that freedom to do so, just felt so refreshing, and I plan to do a lot more in 2025. Um, so, do I think having it all is attainable? No, I honestly don't. But I think it's important to know that having it all is different for everyone. But I also feel like it also has to be attained flexibly to every situation because having it all, as it were, can mean something for one person and something for another person. So I guess I'll reframe that and say that I do have it all, and it is attainable. But but what the situation is means more as time goes on. So that's gonna be my answer for this power of the prompt. If you guys, if you do readers and viewers and listeners like this video and you like these power of the prompts, please let me know. Like, share, subscribe. You can check me out here on the Autistic Super Channel on YouTube, and you can check out all my I mean, I'm on Facebook, X, Blue Sky, all that stuff, and you can check out all my videos on the Autistic Super Blog.wordpress.com. Until next post, readers and viewers and listeners, stay safe, stay strong, and as always, shine on.